as they're handing out their awards. Okay, and so we have Ezekiel, Michaela, we have Samira, Mylin, Jose, Yadira, Simran, Kyrell, Magali, Angel, and Javier. So there's our flute section lead for section senior members. All right, here we go. Thank you, flute. Go ahead and have a seat. Have a seat where you are going to be performing. So clarinet seniors, please come up on stage, and alto seniors, if you can make your way and be on deck. Oh, it's over here. Sorry, we'll get it. So if you are a senior member that has been with us for less than 4 years, we have a trophy for you. It's just off on the side, so we will definitely get that to you, okay? Do not worry. So our clarinet senior members, so see, and then folks, this is also testing my memory, right, of all of these students. So we have Eric, Marion, Oseyame, Malia, Layla, Ashley, Tiffany, Maria, Michelle, Jude, Leonel, and Jesus. So these are all of our clarinet senior members. And so clarinet senior members, we definitely thank you. Once you have your award, if you could please have a seat. So go ahead and make your way to your seat. All right, thank you. And now let's go ahead and bring our alto seniors up to the stage. Tenor sax, go ahead and you're on deck. Are you the only tenor sax? No, there's other tenor sax seniors. Yeah, there they go. All right, so altos, you are first. Okay, so making their way up here. So everyone, we have James Vincent, Tiberius Eugene, Jelwyn, Emerald, Ryan, Chris, Antoine, and Mason. Thank you, alto seniors. Once you have your award, if you could please make your way to your seat. Or maybe actually Rodney, we can have them meet you on this side of the stage. So altos, go ahead and make your way to Rodney over here. And then we are going to bring on stage our tenor sax senior members. So trumpets, let's go ahead and get our stuff, and you are on deck. Trumpets, mellows on deck. So everyone, from our tenor saxophone section, we have Felix, Acacia, and Carla. Okay. Now it is time to bring on our trumpet mellow senior members. They're hurrying to get everything ready, so don't worry. All right, so here we go, down the line. We have Kyle, Isaac, Daniel, Lee, Pedro, Juan, Matthew, Rachel, and Blanca. Thanks. So why don't you trumpets head on down this way, and that way we can hand you your award. I did not tell them the next section on deck, low brass. Might as well make your way on stage, low brass, and then let's have bells on deck. Bells on deck, please. Okay, so then after low brass, let's go ahead and have drumline seniors on deck. Low brass, make your way up on stage. Here we go with our low brass senior members. Okay, so we have Chelsea, Brianna, Joseph, Felix, and Jose. These are they're the big sound of our group. So thank you so much, low brass seniors. Go ahead and make your way over to the side, and drumline seniors up front. So we do have quite a few seniors. If you were counting, you're not going to get to that magic number. Tonight is also grad night, so we are missing quite a few of our seniors, and it's just the way everything was scheduled this year. We really try, to avoid these overlaps, and so that's kind of where we are. But back to our drumline senior members, we have Ray, Carlos, Marcel, and Tristan. If I could please have any flag seniors that are here tonight. Flag seniors, make your way on stage. So our flag team, just so if you didn't know, they have a separate class period where they continue their work with learning routines, and they have solo assignments and projects. They have small team numbers that they're working on. And one of the things that was started a number of years ago, and we're finally bringing it back, a lot of it is just because we had to go to online learning, is our Show Flag Extreme event. Our Show Flag Extreme event is an awesome time because our flag team, along with the new members that are going to be part of next season's team, they perform together. You get to see a lot of the work that they've been doing this semester, because when we're not in marching band mode, they continue learning new routines. So that happens next Saturday, and it would be really great to have a lot of support, because part of being a member of our flag team, they have a greater expense to be able to have there's all the materials and equipment that's needed. So this is a fundraiser for our flag program. So please do help spread the word. But I'm going to go ahead and take us down the line of our flag team. So we have Irene, Shania, Shanae, Jayla, Oni, Andrea, Calvi, Jackie, and Vince. Thank you, guys. If you could please make your way over to the side. And our last senior that is here this evening, I know he's looking at me like, what about me? Well, I'm a senior too. Everyone, our drum major, Caleb Patton. So part of being drum major is that we also want to be able to send you off with our band P flag. And just being drum major is a tough job, because not only do you have to perform at a consistent level, but you have to deal with me, right? So this is a daily thing, and but it's a really good fun ride that we're on, just because sometimes he likes to get on my nerves and then I give it right back to him, right? So it just we have some really great memories, and I don't know, I expect to see him come back and perform at Showcase, because he already said he was going to. So that's one alumni sign up for our upcoming Showcase event. Thank you, Caleb, for everything. So we also, and I was reminded because I thought about our manager team. We had our underclassmen here tonight, but we do have a senior band manager. So if we could please bring up Shirley. Where are you, Shirley? Yeah, so Shirley is, okay, so fun fact right now. It is not often where, we have many family members, whether it's siblings, cousins that are in the program, but fun fact is I have 3 Lee sisters in the program, and Shirley is the oldest of the 3. Her other sister is also a manager, Selena, and then her the youngest is Michelle, who is a freshman. So, I love having siblings and just family members all together, so thank you for wanting to be here. Let's go ahead and hand you your award. Thank you. So everyone, I think it's always a little bit hard this time of year because we're like counting down to the end of when the school year is over, but in a lot of ways for band members, it's also a hard time to know that this is coming to an end here as well. So if we could please give one more big round of applause for all the seniors that are up here on the stage. Thank you, seniors. Okay, so now, 4th period, juniors, join us so we can get some big, large ensemble music going. So we're going to now switch into our 4th period band. Right. So everyone, this is our combined 4th period ensemble. This is symphonic band and wind ensemble. We have over 100 performers in this class period together. And so being able to have them unite for these next few music selections it's a treat to hear such a nice full sound. Wind Racers are going to be our opening number. And if you can just imagine on those windy days when you go outside and just how things kind of swirl and just take you in different directions, they kind of like float and fall or smack you, I don't know. But this is going to just musically, I hope, give you that essence of kind of the swirls of wind.
Okay, so I'm back, and next we will be performing a selection titled The Clapping Song. So you're going to hear a repeated pattern pass throughout the winds as they're playing and how they're clapping. I hope you enjoy.
So one of the things about that tune, did you talk about the Monday thing? Oh, so we actually had a really great experience being able to collaborate with the Diablo Symphony Orchestra, and they came to this theater and performed with all of them on this stage. And so that was one of the numbers that they did with the orchestra, which was a really great concert event. So I'm glad we were able to share that with you this evening. So now we are down to our last set of students that we definitely want to be able to acknowledge in different ways. One thing that is not being handed out tonight, and just because of time, we're going to do this during the school day, is where as a first year member in the marching band, you earn a band P. So this is the orange band P, and then for every year that you are in the program, you earn a stripe. And so that is something that you can add, and obviously mine are all crooked at this moment, but when you, these are what you can place on a jacket, and that's a lot of times varsity jackets are where these are attached, but we've seen other creative ways, whether it's in a shadow box or if it's on a bag or something like that. So just want to be able to show everyone the band P, so you get this your first year, and then you add on. Then we also have part of our music program is our jazz program. So all jazz musicians, their first year in the program, they get a jazz P, and for every additional year that they are in the jazz program, they earn a star that they can add on to their P to show how many years that they were here. One of the things, that's what we're going to be highlighting right now, are our jazz senior members. And what I really appreciate about my jazz musicians is that they dedicate 2 class periods in their day to be part of music. And in particular, the senior members, they either are here 0 period or 7th period to continue their jazz journey with us and to keep this jazz program alive. So I'm very grateful for my jazz students, because it has been a challenge to keep jazz here at the high school, but they show year after year that it is important, and that's why we need to continue to offer our jazz music. So at this time, I would like all of my jazz senior members to step forward. All of you jazz seniors, please come to the front. So just go ahead and stand in a line, jazz seniors, and I'll go down the line and just talk about, because in the jazz program, many of them play a different instrument than what they do in marching band or even in this ensemble that you see on stage. But all of the seniors that you see are either in our 0 period, 7th period, or there's a 1st period up here as well. And that's, I've had a few seniors that choose to join our 1st period jazz class, and that is our 9th grade jazz group. So it really shows how enthusiastic they are in wanting to find those opportunities. So everyone, right here we have Lionel, who plays tenor sax in 7th period. We have Jesus, who's alto sax in 7th period. Joseph plays bass bone in jazz ensemble. We have Brianna, who plays trombone in jazz ensemble, and jazz ensemble is 0 period. We have Angel, who was a guitar player in 7th period, and because this year none of our trombones stayed in 7th period, Angel is one of 3 people who picked up a trombone to learn it so that we could fill that section in our 7th period band. So I'm very appreciative of Angel here for taking that initiative. And then we have Eric, who plays tenor sax in 7th period. Something happened over here, so we will get that fixed. We'll deal with that. Okay, so Eric is 7th period tenor sax. Treston right here, he plays drums, but he's also stepped in as a drummer for our 7th period jazz class. He's our main drummer in 0 period jazz ensemble. So again, I appreciate him taking that initiative to help out. We have Kyle, who plays trumpet in jazz ensemble. We have Juan, who is in 0 and 7th period jazz, and he's done that for 2 years, 3 years or 2 years in a row? 2 years in a row, he's done 0 and 7th period jazz. So, I love that he's been with us for so much of it. And then we have Jelwyn, who's on alto sax in jazz ensemble. Lee, he's on the keys in jazz ensemble. And then we have Isaac, who plays trumpet in 0 period. Felix plays tenor sax in 0 period jazz ensemble. Daniel on trumpet in jazz ensemble. Caleb is trombone, lead bone in jazz ensemble. We have Mason, who plays baritone sax in jazz ensemble. And Antoine, who is a sax player. We needed a trombone, picked up trombone for us this year in jazz. And so again, I really appreciate him taking on that challenge, and he has done very well. He loves the solo, and he's got some good solo chops on him, and you'll get to hear that next Thursday at our jazz concert. So everyone up on the stage, all of you jazzers, thank you for being committed and dedicated to the extra music classes. Thank you so much. And so before we perform our final tune, we are going to acknowledge the outstanding soloists from the musicians that are on this stage. So we can go ahead and, in no particular order, we will actually start with the individuals that you saw earlier today. So we have Caleb Patton, who's our outstanding soloist. We have Kyle, outstanding soloist on French horn. We have Felix Artola, outstanding soloist on tenor sax. Jelwyn on alto sax, and Jesus on bassoon. So if we could have those 5 individuals come forward. And then the additional members that we are going to acknowledge from flutes, Victor. Actually, there's quite a few flutes up here, so we might as well continue on that train. In our flute section, Michaela. And we have also from flutes, Javier. Additionally on flute, Jalissa. We have a flute soloist who actually is not a member on this stage currently, but performed a solo and did an outstanding job. This goes to Elizabeth Patton, who's on our flag team. Another member, flute solos. Flute, y'all were killing it this year. We have Carlos. Okay, and then the final 2 outstanding soloists that we have come from the same section. So this is from trumpet, Miles. And the final outstanding soloist, Matthew Morfin. Trophy, we will get you a new one. This one just fell, and sorry, it was one piece, but we'll fix it. Okay. You see, your name's right there. Okay. So everyone, once again, big round of applause for these folks standing on stage. Thank you, soloists. Go ahead and have a seat. Lastly, I do want to do a few other thank yous, everyone up on stage. We have our band assistant team. So those, are you in the lobby, the 2 of you, or are you in the theater at all? Okay, so I just want to make sure to get them forward. But everyone, my sister right here, Julia, she is such a big help and a tag team partner in making all of this happen. You know, she does continue her performing on instruments outside of this day. She's part of the community band here in both jazz, and so that's what Miss Kay from Hillview, she leads a community band in jazz and wind, and she's been an ongoing member of that group and does local performances. So, you know, she's very much invested here and in all of these students that are part of the program. So it's really great to have that similar energy, you know, between the two of us. So bringing up, I know they're going to be mad at me because they did not know they were coming on stage, and that's okay. I'll get yelled at later. It's fine. You're fine. You look great. Yes, I love it. I know. Crocs are awesome, right? So everyone, just to be able to point out our band assistant team, these are members that I'm fortunate to be able to say that this is part of our staff. And they're here to help, you know, during our, not just marching season, but they've been here for our concert events and helping with our fundraisers, and we meet to discuss, you know, how to keep things moving forward. And so I really appreciate them. This is Sophia, Erica May, and Rodney. So we have a great time all together. And then also in the back, helping with setting this stage. If you've never been here during the school day to see what this place looks like, it's not like this every day. And so the person who makes sure that these are the clouds, making sure the clouds are in the back wall, the curtains, everything is dressed, and our equipment is ready to go, the sound is set up, is Fernando. And so I definitely want to make sure to give a big thank you because he's a big supporter of making sure all of this, all of our performance events run smoothly. So we are going to be closing out our evening, and I hope you've enjoyed being able to celebrate all of them, right? Because this is what they've been working hard to do and working together on this whole year. And we are closing out our evening with a music selection, Pirates of the Caribbean. This is from Curse of the Black Pearl. And we performed this on Monday with the Diablo Symphony Orchestra. But this is the band arrangement. So the one we did on Monday, it had a lot of string parts, and if we perform that tonight, there would be measures of silence. So we have, it's very similar, but we will be performing the band version of that, and greatly thank all of you. I hope that you continue to check on the calendar, see what events we have coming up, and look forward to seeing everyone next season when we get back up and running. So, all right, here we go. Final music performance. Thank you all again. Hope you enjoyed the whole evening. Have a great night and see you all soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, band seniors.